Today on the workbench, we have the Realtone 1166, made in 1970 in Hong Kong. Anyone alive in 1970 will remember the shade of green. It was everywhere. I was told that the stations were a little quiet. So let's open it up, give it some power, and see if we can figure out what's going on. Volume isn't great, but I've heard worse. I'm guessing these 1970s caps have held up reasonably well. Okay, I think we know what to do. Let's swap out the caps. I think this is a speaker we could replace if we wanted to, and see what else is going on. Let's get started. I only see 2 electrolytic capacitors. This is a very simple radio, and these transistors look quite modern. I guess we're in 1970 now. Let's mark the capacitors. This will help us get the polarity right when we put the new ones in. I couldn't find a circuit diagram for this radio, but there is one printed on the inside cover. Of course, none of the components have any values listed, so there's that. But it does look like we'll be swapping these 2 caps. I think one is right here. Second lead is probably here. Well, that's my first guess. Let's see if I'm right. I'll be desoldering over here, so let's protect this area with some Kapton tape. Got him. 10 microfarad. And with him out, it's easy to tell where the other one goes. When the leads are bent like this, we can't use a desoldering gun. Let's see if we got him. We did. And he is a 33. You know, I think we can just put them both in at the same time. So positive to the left, long lead is positive. There goes the 10. Easy. Here's a 33. Positive to the left, long lead is positive, and it goes. Looks like we broke the speaker connection with all this moving around. Let's get the wire reattached. The speaker is very easy to change out, so let's replace it with a super modern one with much better specs. I wonder if the new speaker really does sound a lot better than the old one. Let's hook it up to this amplifier and see. All right, let's listen to the speaker we took out. Now let's try the new modern speaker. I had to turn the volume down a little bit because the neodymium magnet is a lot more efficient. Well, sitting here in the room, I definitely heard more variation in the new speaker than in the old one. But the old one sounded pretty good too. Please leave a comment. I'd be curious what you guys think. By the way, if you guys want to try this yourself, this is an easy radio to practice on. You can find them on eBay by searching for Transistor Radio 1166. You'll see a bunch from Realtone and Jade. It's the same radio. Some of you have asked where I get the caps and speakers from. I usually get everything at Mouser.com, and I usually default to Panasonic caps. For small orders, though, the shipping costs more than the capacitors. Another place to get capacitors is at Amazon. Not the same quality, but cheaper and perfect if you're just messing around. Well, let's clean the contacts. Let's take a look at the capacitors we took out. That's always fun. Here's the 10 we took out. It's held up pretty well. And here's the 33. So nominally double, but really just showing that it's starting to leak. These 1970 capacitors have held up pretty well, but it was time to replace them. Looks like someone spilled a soft drink on there, so let's clean it up. All right, let's get it back together. The cylinder that holds the magnet is a little bigger than the original one, so we have to slide it in carefully. Well, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. I'll be making more. And if you see something I missed, please leave a comment. I'm here to learn. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next one.